currently just riding around in some parking lots nearby because it's late. I'm recording with my foresight helmet. I don't know how well it does in the dark, so I wanted to just find as much light as I could, and this parking lot's looking pretty well lit. I am out here because I wanted to do a quick rundown of like maybe terminology that new riders might want to know as they start learning how to ride. I'm making this specifically for the girls who I'm teaching how to ride on this bike. All bikes are a little bit different, but I'm going to try to keep it super general and applicable to most bikes. Again, I'm using this bike because it's my R3. This is the bike that Caleb and I got solely to teach people how to ride on. So if you're in the area, I'm in Orem, Utah. I'd be happy to teach you how to learn how to ride using this bike. It's a Yamaha R3, which means it's 300cc. It's a small engine that you really shouldn't be worried about losing control of as you learn how to ride. We put in some, frame sliders just so you don't have to be afraid of tipping it. If you do tip it, it's not a big deal. This is gonna be hard to do. It's gonna be hard to describe the parts of the bike without describing what they do. But I'm really just trying to give vocabulary, just like an overview. You'll learn them as you hear them and as you use it. But yeah, so let's start with the hands, our levers. These are our levers. This is the clutch lever. This is the brake lever. You also have your foot brake right here, which controls the rear brake. This controls the front wheel brake. Okay, this side doesn't twist, but this side does, because this is the throttle. This is what gives your engine gas. Typically on most bikes you'll find the controls on the right side. These buttons and switches and stuff are for starting the bike, and on the left side it's for lights, blinkers, horn, that type of stuff. Yeah, this is the shifter, or foot shifter. Okay, let's turn the bike on. So what you see here, the numbers right here indicate the RPM, or rotations per minute. It's basically how quickly the engine's rotating. So at idle speeds you'll have or when you're not giving it gas, you'll have a pretty low RPM, between 1 and 2,000 RPM. Your instructor might tell you to hold the RPM at a certain place, they might say hold your RPM at 4,000 or something, and you control that with the gas, the throttle. This is a gear indicator. Not all bikes have this, but the gears are sequential, which means you can't skip gears. So if you are in second, the only way to get to fourth is to go through third, second, third, fourth, and the same on the way back down. And that kind of makes it easy for me anyway to keep track of it in my head. You can also just kind of feel, you'll get to the point where you can feel what gear you're in. Really, I guess that's about it. It's so simple. I really can't make it any more complicated than this. It's all stuff that you will learn as you just get out there and swing your leg over a bike. So, hope this helps. Tell me what I missed. I'm sure I missed a few things, but hopefully this is enough to get you confident to get started. I begin to
for sure. Yeah. You're mine for sure.